Okay, so at one point in time, I only traded the news, okay? And that's all I did until I realized that the news cannot be trusted, because when you're expecting the news to go up, because they say, well, if the news is favorable, it should do this. If it's not favorable, it should do that. And I realized that whether it was favorable or unfavorable, it can go up or down. And I said, you know what, that's not safe. But let me tell you this, I've taught my students how to trade the news. And I want to show you guys what a student of mine sent me today as a result of her following our news training. All right, check this out. Now, this email came from Miss Cynthia. Miss Cynthia, if you're watching this, thank you so much for this email. It really means a lot to me, but I want to share this with everyone. So her email said this: "Good evening, Mr. Scott. When I saw your last post on Telegram this evening, I just had to send you this email because today was unbelievable." She went on to say, "This morning when you mentioned that there would be heavy news in the market, I immediately thought back to the Trading the News training. I remembered exactly what you taught us, so I stood by anxiously, just waiting for 9:30 a.m. to hit." Okay? And then she went on to say, "And wow, it played out exactly like you explained in the training. I couldn't believe it." She said, "I managed to close out over $2,100 on just 5 trades. She said, "Honestly, I was so shaken after closing those trades that I decided to stop trading for the day. I didn't want to push my luck. But later, I was kicking myself after seeing that the market dropped over 700 points just like you signaled it would, bouncing perfectly off the green zone from yesterday." Now, let me tell you guys something. I pointed out a level or a zone yesterday, and I pointed out the same zone today, and the market hit like perfectly. And I pointed it out before it happened. And this is after the news. But anyway, she went on to say, "I can't even explain how thankful I am for your guidance. Without that training, I wouldn't have had the confidence to pull the trigger, let alone make those profits. The trading framework you've created really works, and now I'm seeing the results firsthand. Thank you so much for all you do. Best, Miss Cynthia." Let me tell you guys something. This right here means a lot to me because, my training material is really timeless. Okay, so happened, at one point in time, I only traded the news. So I packaged that material up, and it worked out on the US 30. And what better instrument for it to work on? And there's something about that news training that it makes trading the news almost guaranteed, because there's one little thing that usually happens that I wait for, and it's like boom. All right, and that's what she took advantage of. So listen, I don't know what to say. I'm just really ecstatic about this, and I'm going to show you guys. Like, I want you guys to take a look at the at her entry. I'm gonna put that on here, and also look at her profit. She left here over $2,100, and you talk about this is in less than this is like in 10 minutes. All right, that's what makes it even better. It was like in 10 minutes. And here's the thing. I had given the signal that the market after the news, that it would bounce off of the green zone. This is the crazy part about it. And just like she said, if she had stayed in that move, she would have murdered the market. She already took over $2,000 out of the market. Pulling it, it's just, she pulled out $2,100. And if that market had gone down, if she had stayed in and it had gone down 700 more points, she would have, oh my goodness, she would have crushed the market. But I totally get it. She was pretty, she was probably just really nervous. Like she said, she was just, antsy about it, and she wanted to get out. So I get it. She made her money, she bounced. But listen, if you guys are struggling with trading on the US 30, if you need this level of insight, my trading framework, it just works. That's what basically gave me the insight on the market going down after bouncing off the green zone. It's the trading framework. So if you guys want to learn this, you got to get connected. Okay, we still have our 2-in-1 promotion going on. We have our all-day training event tomorrow. So I know that you know, a lot of people are looking at this from afar on the fence. Guess what? It's okay. When you take it upon yourself to join, then I promise you, you're gonna be able to see the results for yourself. Just sitting on the sidelines, just watching, you're not doing nothing. You're gonna still be jumping in with your own money and losing if you don't know how to trade. All right. So listen, just I tell you guys all the time, have nothing short of a fantastic day. Remember, stay healthy, stay safe. And as always, remember to remain and stay prayed up in the times we live in. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right. Peace and blessings, everyone.